Hey everybody, welcome back. I promised that I was gonna drop another video, and this time I'm gonna be showing y'all my video game collection. I don't think I've ever done this ever. First up, we got Naruto Ultimate Ninja, the first one. This game came out like 2006. Classic, man. Me and my cousins used to play this like every day. Every time we met up, we would put this game in. It's goated, man. Yeah, we had a lot of good times. My favorite character on here was probably like Naruto. I always had, no, take that back, Kakashi. Kakashi was always my favorite. Him, for sure. Next, we have another classic for the PS3, Journey. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this, but it's like 3-in-1. Flow, Flower, and Journey. This game was very inspiring to me. Very peaceful. I like how you could go through all the stages and you be like walking through the desert and stuff. And like, man, it was critically acclaimed. I see why. This game was good. It was crazy. Like, man, I used to play this all the time too. But yeah, Journey. Y'all should pick that up if you haven't already. And then this, Mortal Kombat Deception. I was addicted to this game. I love the puzzle that they had. The chess combat. It's right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. But I used to play that all the time. I got another disc in there, but y'all here. This game was epic. You know, all Mortal Kombat games are very gory. I also have Armageddon, but I ain't gonna show it, but yeah. Mortal Kombat Deception, man. Long game. It gets hard towards the end. I used to hate the little training parts where you had to press all the buttons. If you know, you know. It made it tough. And next we have Soul Calibur 2. I think I first played this when I went to visit my family in South Carolina. Our church had this game one time, but the disc was so scratched up we couldn't hardly play it. So years later I went back and bought it again. But yeah, classic. This one's really good too. It's one of my favorite beat 'em up games, like fighting games, other than the one I'm about to show y'all next. Now this is my favorite fighting game of all time. If you watch, well, my next podcast, I think I mentioned it in there. Well, I talked about it in my first one too. But Tekken 5. I remember, and I know my cousins, if they watching, we went to Georgia one time, Warner Robins, Georgia, to visit my cousins, and my aunt and my uncle. But we played this game every day that we stayed there. Like, we beat every character's main story, and we got like the endings. Yeah, they go Jin, Asuka, Kazama, and Raven. Raven was one of my favorites, but my favorite of all in Tekken is Yoshimitsu and Mokujin, the wooden guy. But yeah, bruh, Fang Wei, Paul, Nina. Bruh. I hate they took her out the game. I think that's, yeah, Christy Montero. I hate they took her out. But yeah. Oh, and then they had the Devil Within thing. Yeah, the Devil Within mode. I hated that mode. When you had to play with Jin, you'd be like running around and fighting all the Jack robots, and it was crazy. But Tekken 5, man, favorite fighting game of all time. And the intro, goated, man. It ain't been a Tekken intro better than this one since then. And this came out like what, 2000 and Dang, 2004? Man, this game is top tier. And then another classic, my favorite racing game of all time, Need for Speed Underground 2. Like, yo, look, it's got the red caliper of the Brembo. Bro, this game, if you know, you know. Riders on the Storm. That's how it always start. Like with the Snoop Dogg feature with the Doors. The band called the Doors. Man, you could customize Escalades. I mean, they had Altimas. They had, my car was a Honda Civic. At first I had it with blue, then I changed it to white. I just changed all kind of colors. But I had all on the Pontiac, the Hummer. I think they had Hummers on here. Bro, this game was crazy. You could put spinners on your car, all different kind of rims, man. Yo, bruh, I want to play this again, like, soon. Bruh, it was so hard for me to find another copy. Because years later, I tried to buy some, and everywhere I went, man, when I would get a copy, it would be scratched up, and so I couldn't really play it. But this is the only decent copy I could find. Next we have, I'll go with this, Dynasty Warriors 6. Keyshawn, a.k.a. Connect Edits, you know, the one I be doing the podcast with, this is the game he was talking about in our most recent podcast. We used to play this religiously. This is the one where they changed all the voices of all the characters in the game. Like, Lu Bu, all of them, I believe. Wei Yan, Shan Yu, no, not Shan Yu, Guan Yu, and all them. But yeah, this was a really good game. First, I didn't like it, but I learned to like it. Like, it grew on me as time went on. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 6, bro. Classic. Next we have, now this is from the newer age stuff. Stellar Blade. Oh, it's upside down. Wait, what was that? Stellar Blade. Really good game. I still haven't beat it yet. A lot of my new games, I haven't beat them. You know, it's about Eve. Basically, their planet's being taken over by these creatures, aliens called Natiba, and they're like androids, Eve. And they basically like kill off all her people. And she like trying to come to Earth and like save everybody. But yeah, it's really good. And, you know, it's kind of fan servicey, but I like the way they made it. I got to get back into it. I know they did a collab with Nier Automata. Sick. Then we got Asura's Wrath. He just stayed angry the whole game. It's just basically him having a temper tantrum because they took his daughter. He goes crazy. He constantly breaks his arms. Like, you can see his armor is broke right here. Like, he constantly damaged. He goes to Naraka, aka Hell, and he fights basically God, like Buddha, and he's fighting against the other deities. I think it's like 7 of them in all, but he's fighting like the other 6. And yeah, it goes crazy, bro. Yeah, he was betrayed 12,000 years, yeah. And his wife and daughter, yeah. His wife was killed, yeah. But they tried to blame it on him and have blood on his hands like he the one did it. But it was actually the other ones. It was like part of their whole plot to, like, I don't know, sabotage him, I guess. But yeah, very good game. Next we have Final Fantasy 13, the first one. I got all 3. 13-2 is my favorite because the time travel aspect, like you can go back and forth through time. I beat the game, but I was playing like the new game plus version of it. And there was a part I got stuck like in this time loop where you had to fight Caius. This on the second one I'm talking about. But I never did beat this one. I made it all the way to chapter 12, I believe. It's like 13 chapters on here. But it's a really good game. It's about Lightning. She like the main character. I want to say Vanille, Fang. That's Hope, and then what was his name? But yeah, they basically was like, I think they're called Lassie, and they're trying to fight against the Foul Sea, and they got like these brands that was put on them, like they were basically cursed, and every time somebody see them, they be trying to kill them, and yeah, I like the little reflector. Yeah, but yeah, this game was really good, and I love the music. Music is awesome. And then one of my favorites of all time. I couldn't find Kingdom Hearts 2, but I found Kingdom Hearts 1, the original, where it all started. I guess back in 2000 and, when was this? 2002? Dang. I didn't get it when it first came out. I got this like probably about 2-3 years ago. Recently. But yeah, I had to get the original though, man. I think this is kind of rare. This case specifically, it's got Donald, Goofy, Riku, Kairi, all of them on it. Sick. Then it's got the big heart. Oh, and then this game, I feel like it changed my life. Okami. They coming out with a new one. Like Okami 2 finna drop. Bro, I'm so excited. Like, it's been so many years since this one came out. Originally, I think it came out in 2006, yeah. Like around the same time Naruto Ultimate Ninja came out. And it's like, it said relive the stunning Japanese folklore masterpiece. Take on the role of wolf goddess Amaterasu on a quest to defeat the evil that has turned the world into a wasteland. Ooh, that's the part I just was reading. And it's a she. She looks so cool with the, I don't even know what to call that on her back, but it's like flames with it. I drew this picture some years back with like a brush pen. But yeah, this game is goated. Man, it's nothing else like Okami. It's so unique. I suggest everybody play this. Like, you can paint with the paintbrush and use it to fight, and I mean, like, manually, like, actually draw within the game. It's so cool. And then next we have Kakarot. I gotta play it more. I'm still at the beginning on it. But yeah, I gotta get Spark and Zero. That's still on my wish list. If you watch my wish list, Christmas wish list video, you'll see it. But yeah, goated. R.I.P. to Akira Toriyama, man. That guy, man, he was a beast, man. Next up, we have Final Fantasy 15. Yes, this is the limited edition, or the deluxe edition. I got it when it first dropped, and it came with a movie. It's crazy. But yeah, really good game. I played it like every day. I love the regalia, the card that they had, Noctis, Ignis, Prompto, and Gladio. The boys, the four. Like, when you first start the game, the car is like stranded on the side of the road, and y'all basically like pushing the car. And I just really remember that. That stuck with me. And then there's one part of the game where, well, spoilers, but you lose the car. It gets beat up like really bad, and you end up by yourself, and you be on this train. I hated that part. And you didn't have no powers but this ring, and if they hit you, it would like deflect they hit. It was weird. But yeah, classic. Okay, a lot of you might not know about this, but Solstice. This game caught my eye about 2 years ago, man. I was just looking on PlayStation, and it popped up, and I was like, what is this? And it was called Solstice, and it's about like these two sisters, Briar and Lou, and one of them is like a ghost, this one, and she be like helping her sister out, the one with the sword. It's like a mixture of Claymore and Berserk, like the animes. Like, it's like both of them. But yeah, It's pretty cool. Yeah, y'all should check that out. And then the game that was really anticipated and it finally came out, Cyberpunk 2077. They was really, CD Projekt Red was, I mean, it was going crazy. They put a lot of time in this game, but it just had so many bugs and stuff in the beginning, and it had a rough launch. But now they said, I think it's okay now. I haven't played it since it came out. This is one of the first games I streamed ever, believe it or not. This is before I started streaming Fortnite. I streamed this right here. Yep. Dang, 2020. Man, that time flew by, man. It's been 4 years already. About to be 5. 2025, like right around the corner. Excuse me. And I just got this the other day. Yeast X. Very good game, man. Yeast 8 is the one. I don't have it on disc. I'm going to buy it on disc, though. But Yeast 8 is the one that got me into the Yeast series. Like, it's YS. I just call it Yeast. But this is Yeast X Nordics. Yeast 10. And it's basically like, they're like pirates on the sea. And these are like Vikings. Her name is Karcha. And Adol is the main protagonist. He usually don't talk in games, but in this one he talks more. But yeah, Adol Christian. It's like goes back in time. You'd have to look up the lore about it. It's like an adventure game, but it's really fun. Ooh, Metaphor Refantasio. This game right here. I got it because I love fantasy. And it's like right up my alley. It's very fantasy driven. Very cool. Very demure. But everybody was talking about this game. Some people worshiping it. I liked it. I ain't beat it yet though. I'm still at the beginning of it. See, like I ain't been playing a lot of my PS5 games. I be working all the time. But yeah, this is a hot commodity, man. Everybody wants a piece of this Metaphor. And I had got the DLC. Yeah. Then we got the game that won Game of the Year, Astrobot. This game is so fun. Like they really pushed the limits with this. It brought back a lot of you can ride the controller. You can fly it like a spaceship, airplane, or whatever. It's got so much to do in here. You just be like, it's got a lot of platforming. It's like Jack and Daxter and, Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper, all them. It's got elements of all the old games. And then you see, like, it's got, like, Kratos from God of War. And it's just got a lot of cameos. But Astrobot is really fun, man. I like it because I'm a PlayStation guy. As you can tell, all my games are PlayStation. I've been playing PlayStation for years. And next we have, let me see. Bro, I got so many games, bro. It's crazy, yo. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Another classic. Instant classic. You dig what I'm saying? I waited for this game about 4 or 5 years. They kept on saying they were going to release it. Maybe 6. But it kept going under development. And then they went with another company. Because the first company, I think they bagged out. I guess they didn't have enough money or something. The budget. But it's really good. It's like an adventure game. It's crazy. Yeah, man. I love it. But yeah. Classic, bro. I still haven't beat it. Next we have, this is a good one. Persona 5 Royal Steelbook Edition. As you can see, Persona 5 Royal. Very good game. They always trying to steal hearts and all that. The Phantom Thieves. The main character is, I think they just call him protagonist. Joker. Joker. Very good game. I love the music, especially Pound Cake, the one that plays in the item shop. Sick. I went to Walmart and got this. I ordered it online and they sent it. I had them send it to Walmart and I picked it up. One of them days. Okay, and then, you know, of course, the Tekken games. Tekken 8, the most recent. I like Tekken 8, but I feel like Tekken 7 was better fighting-wise. I don't know. It just hit, Tekken 7 hit different. Tekken 8, it's the best it's ever looked. Tekken, no cap. The best I've ever seen it. You know, it's never looked this good, but it just ain't hitting, man. I don't know. It's very bouncy. Like, if you play Tekken, you know. But I know even the people that love Tekken, that's like pros at it, they didn't even really like it. And Tekken 6, this one had the scenario campaign that I love. Classic, man. Like, man, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, you can't beat it. It was a stage on here that was really hard called, what was it called? Ghost Train. And you will get your tail whooped on there, man. If you ain't careful. Ghost Train was crazy. And then Tekken 4, I just got this recently. When I was younger, I never played it. I think I played it at the arcade, maybe. But I never really played it. But I just bought it since I got older, and I just wanted to add it to my collection. But it had like a darker tone to it. It was darker than all the rest of them. But it was cool. Gen looks pretty cool. And then we got Nier Replicant. Really good. I got Nier Automata too. Very good games.